How's it going, guys? My name is Zach with the Movie Castle, and today we're going to be doing a 99-cent bin haul. I really do love places that have a big pile of movies out there that are only like $1, or in this case 99 cents. Now, I got these from a store, a movie trading company. I think in some places they're known as vintage stock. But they're a really good store, a ton of used movies outside of the 99-cent bin, and they're a place I go that I've gotten a lot of my stuff from. But I went there just yesterday, and I picked up a bunch of stuff, and I realized I'd gotten like 9 things from the dollar bin, and I should probably put them in a little haul video. One thing I really like with movie trading companies' 99-cent bin is a lot of the stuff that they put in there, I believe, is stuff that they don't have in their system. So a lot of it is really obscure stuff, and as someone that really likes super obscure horror movies, this is really good for me. Dig around in there, you'll find these crazy looking horror movies you've never heard of, and that's stuff that I really like to dig up. But anyway, without further ado, let's switch over to the close-up camera, and I'll show you guys all the stuff that I bought. Again, I think that's 9 DVDs, so it's going to be pretty fun. Anyway, without further ado, to the close-up camera. Alright, here we are inside the castle, taking a closer look at my movie trading company 99-cent bin haul, and I guess right off the bat, I want to open with this one. This was one that when I was digging through the bin, I literally held it up and laughed to myself for a little bit, and I had to stop myself because I was a little worried people would see me kind of laughing like a weirdo at this DVD. But check it out. It's a movie called Late Fee, and he's got a DVD that's cut to this jagged edge, and he's gonna stab her with it. I don't know. Is that just me that thinks this is hilarious? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I love DVDs so much and I love horror movies so much. It looks cool. Unrated cut, and this actually is a slipcase. And we flip it to the back, and it talks about how there's this couple on Halloween, and they were looking for a really scary movie. And the guy goes, "Return it before midnight, or there'll be a late fee." But yeah, a Halloween video store movie? I can't wait. October, by the time this video comes out, October might be here, and I'm going to try to cover as many Halloween-specific horror movies as I can, but I've covered a lot over the past year, so I'm really looking for more of them, and I just found a new one, which is cool. This is also from Shriek Show. Shriek Show puts out some really good movies. I have quite a few of them. We take the slip off, and I have to show you guys this. See the front there? The DVD is the front. That's so cool. I mean, obviously they did put the title and the info on it, but the DVD looks like the DVD on the front with these spikes cut out of it. Obviously, you know, that's black, not actually cut out, but the DVD is like the prop from the poster, and you can hold it up and pretend to stab at people. That's cool. I mean, I appreciate the attention to detail there, and I really did like it. Alright, let's grab the next movie. The next movie is something I was really glad to find for just $1. I'm a big fan of full moon movies, and this is Trancers II, The Return of Jack Death. Trancers is about a cop, and he comes from the future, but they made a whole bunch of these. This is one of Full Moon's bigger series, and I think they made maybe 5 of them, I'm not sure. But they get a little bit hard to find, you know, trying to collect all the sequels, and to find 2 for just 99 cents, that's pretty good. I have part 1, and now I have part 2, and I'm definitely looking to get all of these. Flip it to the back, we can see the information, and the side here, Full Moon number 74. So that's actually a pretty early Full Moon movie. Crack open the box, there's the disc, and there's one of their lovely ads for all their full moon movies, and I actually have a good chunk of these. There's Dr. Mordred there. That's pretty fun. I need to review more full moon movies. They're wacky. Anyway, full moon movie for only 99 cents. Taking the next one out, and this is Murder Loves Killers 2. I think I saw this title somewhere because it's definitely ringing in my head, but I don't think I picked it up yet. And look at this nice painting of an axe on the cover. Everyone knows killers love murder, but did you know Murder Loves Killers 2? Weird way to put it, but okay. There's the spine and the back. We get a girl with a knife in her mouth, and it talks about how this is like an old school throwback film, and sometimes those old school 80s throwback films, they can get a little cheesy and a little too on the nose. I'm wondering though, if this is low budget, it may have a bit of a legitimate feel. And what does that say? Oh, 60 minutes for the special features? That's pretty cool. But yeah, cracking it open, there's the disc, and it's got this art of like a fly on it. Yeah, can't wait to check it out. I love slasher movies, and that's a slasher throwback piece. Reaching in the bag for the next one, this one looks interesting. Artifacts, and we get her in an evil version of her. And I do love all these random old stickers. I don't know what PVM was, but they were charging $4.99 of it. But we flip it to the back, and it talks about Katie's friends are getting murdered by their doppelgangers. Doppelgangers are always a fun trope. It doesn't get done as much as it should be. Really cool whenever they do this. But they talk about how the doppelgangers may be from some mysterious artifact, and she believes she's going to be next to be hunted down by her doppelganger. That's pretty cool. Lionsgate movie from 2007, so might be kind of cheesy. Crack it open, and we got a pretty standard gray and silver disc there. Anyway, moving on to number 5, this will be the halfway point, and we get Blade of the Vampire. Yeah, gotta love a good mockbuster title. Obviously, there was a vampire movie, the Marvel movie, starring Wesley Snipes, called Blade. So we make a mockbuster, Blade of the Vampire, and there he is on the spine as well. And this one talks about there's a vampire, and he goes to Hollywood to start killing people, but one of his other vampire friends shows up and says, hey, there's a vampire hunter here with a mythical blade that can kill even the undead. So, yeah, I'm not expecting too much from this, especially a mockbuster that you've never heard of before and probably super low budget. But hey, couldn't resist picking it up. I have a whole bunch of mockbusters. They really should get their own playlist sometime. But there's the disc, same as the front. So that's number 5. We have 4 more. Reaching into the bag, what's next? Dark Exorcism. So an exorcism movie, that's pretty cool. Flip it to the back, and it talks about how there's this girl who wants to do further supernatural research. She teams up with a doctor to investigate a house that's potentially haunted, and it sounds like one of the girls who lives there might be possessed, and the house may have some dark secret. Yeah, I mean, that's not the most original thing ever, but hey, you never know how these are going to shake out. This is from Breaking Glass Pictures and Vicious Circle Films, and we got her with the cross in her arm, and then the crucifix on the disc there. Anyway, moving on to the next one, we have Bloodsucking Bosses. Now, I said a lot of the movies that wind up in movie trading companies' dollar bin are things that they don't have in their system. I think this movie actually has an alternate title of Bloodsucking Bastards, and this is the censored version, so that's probably why they didn't find it. But yeah, kind of weird to see a censored DVD case there. But I saw this movie actually a bit ago, something about vampires that work in an office building, and it's kind of one of these wacky comedies. I thought it was okay. It does have Pedro Pascal from The Mandalorian in it, so that was pretty cool. He's a good actor. We crack open the disc, and even the disc has that version of the title, but I don't think it was originally in this white case, because if we slide out the paper here, we actually do get some reversed art of the characters covered in blood. So usually when you have reversed art like this, you'd want it in a clear case so that when you open it up, you got to see the additional art. So I'm guessing that this white case is just something someone found to probably replace the cracked one. If I find a spare clear case, I may swap it out. But yeah, no, this one was fine. It's one of those, you know, a lot of modern horror comedy is just a little too quirky for my taste. But a Pedro Pascal movie, only $1. I thought it was fine. Anyway, reaching into the bag for the next one, only 2 left. And this one I was excited to find because it's a H.P. Lovecraft adaptation of the story Cool Air. And this one's called Chill. And we get the refrigerator doors making a skull face and the hand up against the door. And this one was originally $9.99 and inspired by H.P. Lovecraft. Always gotta wonder how loose if it doesn't even have the same title. I do love tiny faces on DVD spines. Anyway, it got some awards, and they say Saul meets Nosferatu. That's a weird way to put it, but okay. And the back says this guy, Sam Jackson, not to be confused with Samuel L. Jackson, and he works at a clerk, and he finds his boss says he has some special condition where he can't take high temperatures, and he like lives in the fridge, but he finds out his boss has really died and is sort of keeping himself alive through extreme means, and does he team up with him or does he turn him in? Anyway, disc is gray and silver again, but hey, got to add to my Lovecraft collection. Anyway, moving along to the last one in this haul, and that will be Armynel. I don't know how you pronounce it, but got a plague doctor mask on the cover, so why not? But it talks about how there's this girl, and she's having some stress-induced hallucinations. She goes to a doctor and gets this sort of regression therapy or something, and finds some mysterious memory about a girl named Armynel. Again, don't know how you pronounce that. But this back of the DVD actually goes into a pretty detailed plot synopsis. It's like 4 paragraphs long. That's pretty crazy. But this is a midnight releasing movie, and I think I have a few of them as well. But yeah, pretty obscure plague doctor mask. I'll check it out, see what's up with that. And the disc is, of course, same as the front, with the midnight releasing logo there. But anyway, that's 9 movies, all pretty obscure. I mean, a full moon movie, that's probably the biggest name, and I have seen this one around before, but I really do like weird little horror movies I've never heard of, and just, man, late fee. That's so cool. Anyway, to everyone who's watched so far, thank you for watching. To everyone who's liked and subscribed, thank you. You really are helping the channel out. I'll leave a relevant playlist on the bottom. This should be my movie hauls playlist. I think I've done one other 99-cent bin haul, but I've also done stores like Dollar Tree and Big Lots, and I also do monthly movie hauls where I show you guys everything else that I bought in a month. Anyway, have a good day. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Relevant playlist on the bottom. Have a good day now.